Hello everyone, welcome to the Honeybee Stamps Autumn Blessings release and review. I'm just going to jump right into it because there is a ton of fabulous products. Okay, we have the Brilliant Day stamp set. This is a 6x8 set, so really big. I'm in love. You have crayon image, like a border of crayons or a border of color pencils, which you could color as just as pencils or color pencils, and of course I immediately think rainbow all the things. So you were the brightest crayon in the box, so could make that snarky. Wishing you a colorful birthday, etc, etc. So love that. There's a coordinating die set that will die cut out like the tops of these, so you could layer it, you know, over a background, etc. And then a couple of the scripty sentiments, and then this one has its own little label as well. So there's that, and then there's this amazing, this is huge, this is the Crayon Box XL wafer die, and I think this one, I think you need to use a larger die cut system for this to fit. It is just over 6 inches here. Let me see mine. Yes. Okay, because this is an XL die set, I'm going to include the graphics because Honeybee does those up, which just makes my life a little easier because I haven't had a chance yet to die cut everything. This will fit in a large like platinum machine, the large like the Gemini machine. It is just slightly too big to fit in a regular, you know, Platinum 6, Gemini Junior, etc. machine. I think they're going to release a smaller version of this as well. So just keep that in mind. So you've got the crayon box and the insert and everything. I think it's adorable. I love it. And of course it coordinates perfectly with this. So we've got that one. And then we have the absolute adorable little Hope the Hedgehog. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen? So we've got this great big Hope the Hedgehog image, and then like all these fun little things you can use to like dress her up, or him, either one. Little pom-poms, banners, etc. Like it's so cute. Coordinating wafer die set for all the images, everything. Go team, you know, like cute. And then there is a sentiment set, so cheering for you, that goes perfectly with that, but you could use this for so many other things. So yeah, hip hip hooray, it's your birthday, let's celebrate you, I'm cheering for you, I'm your biggest fan. Honeybee and their sentiments are always the best. You can get a coordinating die set for it, which I've just become such a fan. It just it gives it extra something, you know, to be able to like stamp and then die cut, or heat emboss and die cut, and then, you know, pop up the sentiments, etc. So I can never have enough coordinating wafer dies. So there's that one. And then we're getting into some of the fall ones. We have the Grateful Heart set with this gorgeous large like fruit and leaves and everything, and then thanks, greet each day, give thanks, like greet each day with a grateful heart. So pretty. There is a coordinating wafer die that will cut out the outline, a couple of sentiments, and there's also like just the thanks word as a die cut. Be really pretty to die cut that from like foil cardstock, stack it, etc. So always options. So we have that one. Then we have this beautiful fall bouquet set. This one I'm really excited about. I think it's gorgeous. So you have like a mason jar and a pumpkin that will cut as well as emboss. So it'll emboss lines, it'll emboss the lines, and then all these elements to create these gorgeous bouquets. And it's just so pretty. So you can have them like in a pumpkin, or you can have them in the mason jar. I just really love this set. Really love this set. So there's that. And then we have, there's actually, if I can find it in the pile, because of course things, well, I'll get to it in a second. So we have the House Builder wafer die set, another big one. This will make a just at 5.5 by 4¼ they size that perfectly. So the base for this house will fit in an A2. It is just right at an A2 size. Love that. So you have all the elements to build the house, the roof, decorate it up, add some shrubbery, like so much thought went into this. I just love it. So you can make a house-shaped card. Have fun. So fun. So with that one, we have the fall sentiment set. So big scripty fall word, and then all the little building blocks to create, you know, whatever sentiment you want. Hello fall, fall greetings. Each day I fall in love with you. Like, love it. Then we have the fall honey cuts wafer dies. So you've got the word, the first outline, and then the second outline with the piercing detail. I love that they included that little tiny bit in the middle too, just to give it that little extra something. So that's that one. Then we're getting into some of my favorite products. We have the pumpkin patch stamp set. All different sizes. Pumpkins, some leaves, some acorns, some little vine twirlies. So cute. So you have that. There's a coordinating wafer die set to die cut out. All of those and all the elements to build. So there's that. There's also a stencil. So you could just stamp and use a stencil, or use just the stencil. Really like that. And it's all like buildable as well. Like there's little spots for the stems, etc. So there's the stencil. There's also the names Jack. So you can use this with these and make them into jack-o'-lanterns, or you can use these with the stencil. Love. I'm so excited about this. I am excited. So there's that. There's also the names Jack wafer dies. So you could use just the die set and die cut. There's a ghost. There's pumpkins. There's die cut pieces for the faces. I'll show the little graphic and everything. So you could either stamp the faces on here, or you could use the die cuts for the faces. Like, such a small set, so many options. Again, I am so excited for that. So there's that for the fall Halloween stuff. There's also this great set. This is the fabulous sentiments. So we've got a whole bunch of sentiments. Thankful for you. Here's a little something sweet. Happy Halloween. Trick or treat. Autumn blessings. With gratitude. Fabulous. Hello, beautiful. Love. So there's that one. And then this is what I was looking for a second ago. This is the Halloween House Builder add-on. This coordinates with the house builder. So you've got this fabulous like texture detail, like a cedar roof basically. Did that. And then all the elements to create like a spooky scene or a spooky home design. Like I'm so excited for this. So excited for this. I think it is just the cutest thing ever. Love. So we've got that. Of course, anyone who knows me and knows my, you know, Halloween series, I'm all like, yay. So we have that. And then we also have like all these fabulous like travel theme basically. So we've got Wild and Free, the sentiment set. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. You make me a happy camper. Home is where we park it. Life's better in flip-flops. The weaker the Wi-Fi, the stronger the connection. Like, love this. This coordinating die set for the sentiments, as well as like there's flip-flops, some more image, little Wi-Fi symbols. Love. So there's that. That coordinates perfectly with this camp trailer card. And same thing. You can use this to create a little trailer shaped card. And again, I think it is, yes, just under 5.5 wide, and then under 4.25. So this will fit in an A2 sized envelope. Cutest thing I've ever seen. So there's those two, and then there's more coordinating things to go with it. So there is the adventure sentiment set. So let the adventure begin, adventure awaits, here's to another adventure, may your day be filled with adventure. Like, isn't that fun? You are my greatest adventure. Like, that reminds me of the movie Up. Oh, one of my favorites. So there's that one. There's also Journey. Journey of 1,000 miles. Starts with a single step. So glad to have you a part of my journey. I'll be by your side, etc. Like buildable, tons and tons and tons of buildables. There is, did I not show that? There's the adventure and journey sentiment dies, same as the fall. So you have the word, the first outline, and then the second outline with the little bit of piercing detail. I like that. It just gives you options. So there's that one, and then there is the little mini set. This is the Explore. So let's go explore. The best yet to come. Explore this world together. Let's take the scenic route. And then same thing. The Explore Honeycut. So the word, outline, second outline. And then there's this fabulous Lost Without You set. Isn't this gorgeous? Follow your heart. It always knows the way. Miles apart. You are always in my heart. I would be lost without you. Like, so there's that. There is a coordinating wafer die set for this as well. And the dies will cut out. You can cut out the elements and layer, like stack them and layer them and whatnot. So, and you could also, if you want, you could totally make this interactive. Like stick a brad on it and you could like spin it. So many ideas. So many ideas. So there's that one. And then we have a couple of, we have this little mini set. This is the Tattoo Rose. And then there's a coordinating wafer die, and what I love is there's the wafer, like the die that will cut out the outline, but there's also the die that you can just cut out just the flowers. So you could, again, stack them, layer them, get more bang for your buck. And then last but not least of the stamps is the Grateful Each Day stamp set. So we have each day brings a new reason to be grateful. Today and every day I'm grateful for you. Just love that. So we got that. And then last but certainly not least, we have two sets of stencils. We have the watercolor lines stencils, which I will open up. These are, you can layer them or you can use like just one or the other. Kind of gives you just extra options. So we have, with the watercolor lines, you have just more narrow and then wider. And personally, I really like this because I am just horrible at doing, I've shown that before, like doing straight enough lines. So this just gives you that rougher, like kind of watercolor look without, you know, having to worry about it too much. So I like having the options because depending on what I'm, you know, going for. So there's that. And then there is the confetti background, which is really perfect for that Hope the Hedgehog set. So you just have like a narrow, like little tiny little confetti, and then this one's just slightly bigger and more densely packed. So again, you could layer them, do one or the other options. There is these beautiful jewel packs. We have these crystal gem stickers. There's Ocean Breeze, Raw Honey, Perfect Petals. There's pattern paper and I think a few other elements, but those aren't here yet, but I wanted to film this. You know, get it done while it's relatively quiet. I have laundry going and kids downstairs yelling and all that stuff. But yeah, so much fun. This release is so much fun. Stay tuned. I will have videos coming. Honeybee has been doing like videos every day and posts every day and all that stuff. And then there will be like blog hops coming depending on when I get this posted. Either they're coming or it'll be at the same time. But stuff's coming, inspiration's coming, all that fun stuff. So as always, I will have links below the video to my blog post. There'll be a supply list with links to everything. On my blog, it's picture links, so it's easier to find everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing, for thumbs upping, for commenting. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!